Good morning. This is Scott. Welcome to Sunday. Let me just fix this a little bit. There we go. Welcome to the meditation live stream. I hope that you're doing well and that you're getting kind of in the holiday spirit. I'm thinking I'll get a little something to put here for the holidays coming up. Here on my channel, we practice a meditation technique that involves awareness in the different dimensions of our being. We have our body, emotion, mind, and relationships. And the way I like to think about it is that spirit is always in action. It's always in form. It's always informed. And when we practice with awareness, we're adding our spirit more and more into the day-to-day experience. And when we do that, we come from a place of wholeness. We come from a place of connection. Now, I think this is important for people to know. I think due to the devices that we use and the speed of modern day living, at least here in America, is that what's happened is that we mistake attention for connection. And I've even heard the phrase, we have an attention economy, that attention is monetized here. So like if I look at something that on the internet, like let's say it's UFOs. If I click on a UFO thing, I will be inundated with things that are UFO related, and then I will be asked to buy something that has UFOs involved. So there's a way in which what you do, your actions, your attention is what I'm trying to say. Your attention is monetized and then brought into a economy, whether you like that or not. And I think the more we recognize that, the better off, because we could see how kind of manipulation works, and the desire for, the truth can outweigh the desire for attention. Connection is very different than attention is. Connection, actual connection, has depth, and it is not something that involves an economy or money. Human connection is built in. I like to say that it's built in. It's built into us as mammals. And each and every one of us has a nervous system that's designed to connect to other human beings, to connect to each other is part of what it means to be a Homo sapien. That we're designed not to live isolated on the internet in our separate boxes, but connected. The internet sold connection as part of what it, back in when it came out in the 90s, and it was sold as something that was going to solve problems, and people thought there would be never a day where you would never go and speak to another human being to buy items, like to interact. Now that happens all the time. You just go click on a thing and then it comes to your house. And what I'm saying is that I think there are people, a movement of people that are interested in kind of a meta-awareness like me out here on the internet, that would like to reestablish connection as a part of human experience. And in order to do that, we have to really kind of go to where connection is. And connection is more than just our minds and our ideas. and our mouth words and our text messages. Connection is deeper. It goes into our body, emotion, mind, and relationships. So, that being said, we'll start the practice, but before we begin, I'm going to read the Tao, and this helps get kind of prime us for meditation. And let's see, we're on number 64. So I was just seeing this is I think I'm going to sneeze. Hold on a second. Oh, nope. Okay, we're on number 64. This is before trouble. That which is at peace is easy to hold. What has not yet emerged is easy to plan for. What is fragile is easily broken. What is slight is easily scattered. Act before things arise. Order before disorder appears. A tree that fills the arms grows from a tiny shoot. A tower of 9 stories is built from a basket of earth. A journey of 1,000 miles begins beneath one's feet. To force action is to spoil it. To grasp too tightly is to lose it. Thus the sage acts by Wu Wei. He never fails. He does not grasp, thus nothing slips from him. People often come near to success and yet fail at the end through meddling. Be as cautious at the finish as at the beginning, and no task will be ruined. Therefore the sage desires no desires, values not rare treasures, studies unlearning, and turns back the errors of the people. By supporting the natural course of the myriad beings, he dares not act as master. And so we'll begin now with the eyes closed, gently closing your eyes and tuning inside with some breath. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Allowing both your belly and your chest to expand and contract. Front to back, side to side, top to bottom. Your breath to reach all the way down to your pelvic floor, legs and feet. Very good. We'll do 3 more. breath now to switch back to your typical way of breathing. Begin to tune inside to your body and your body sensations. Gently placing your attention on your body. Notice the temperature, the tingling, the pulsing, the sense of aliveness, subtle movement. You can feel your body's contact with the earth underneath you, the connection of your body to the planet. You can begin the practice of feeling and softening. So on the in-breath, feeling your body. And then on the out-breath, softening and melting down through your body like warm honey, deep into the earth. In-breath, feeling your body. Out-breath, softening, melting down through your body into the earth. And the honey, as it travels down through your body, softens, cleanses, heals, purifies, and makes whole as it travels down through you into the earth. Each cycle of breath, you get a little bit closer to your body and melt just a little bit deeper into the earth. Very good. And then bringing your attention up now to your heart. You can, if you like, place your hand there. Activate your heart. Feel the warmth of your hand. You can, if you like, breathe in to your heart on the in-breath. And then soften and expand your heart on the out-breath. Practice feeling and softening your heart. Coming in contact, coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what is present for you emotionally right now. And without making your emotions right or wrong, good or bad, just allowing yourself to feel how you feel a little bit in the shared space. Feeling things together as human beings is part and parcel to our emotional hygiene. We're not really meant to feel things by ourselves. So you could be experiencing any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, giving your life direction, like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. And just allowing yourself to feel a little bit. You could also be feeling numb, which is a valid emotional experience. And you can imagine sometimes it's nice to imagine your heart as a sun or a flower or a sunflower. And just feeling your heart on the in-breath and then softening your heart on the out-breath. Just noticing the kind of stillness yet warmth of your heart in the shared space. Very good. And then bringing your attention up now into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath, in and around your skull. You can, if you like, breathe into your third eye space between your eyebrows or your crown, the top of your head, whatever feels correct for you. And just feeling and softening in and around your head. Today I have quite a bit of tension behind my eyes. I've been using the computer a lot to do work, so it's very useful to soften tension in and around your head. Coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy and active your mind is. And sometimes in meditation, our minds are very kind of like a wheel of thinking. But sometimes in meditation, our minds are very calm, peaceful. But either way, it's important to remember to notice that when you get pulled into a thought, you can come back to feeling as a remedy. So the thought is, all of a sudden you become aware of it. Okay, now I come back to feeling my head, my body, Come back to feeling your body and the earth underneath you. Very useful for creating your own magnetism to help with a little bit of space from your thinking. If we are overthinking, we tend to be under feeling. Very good. And then now we'll spend a little time with our eyes open, gently opening your eyes and allowing the work we did to remain present and not evaporate away, and keeping your eyes soft. It can be useful to look at something like made by Mother Nature because of the resonance that we have with nature rather than your screen. And we'll begin to practice in the relational space, which is the outside and the inside. Every relation has an outside and an inside, so we practice on the in-breath, feeling outside, and then on the out-breath, feeling inside, and just noticing the difference between the two. In-breath, feeling around you, 360 degrees, and then on the out-breath, inside you. And it can be useful too, sometimes when we practice in the relational space, you can notice you might tense up a little bit. That's normal, just noticing that happens. It's just seeing if you can soften a little bit, especially on the out-breath. something that could be fun to do, and you can try this if you like, or you can just keep doing the practice of feeling outside and inside. But one thing that could be fun to do is on the in-breath, feeling around you, and then on the out-breath, feeling inside you. And then at the end of the out-breath, you can pause a little bit and just deeply listen before the next in-breath. And just practice moving your sensation around, so feeling outside you on the in-breath. On the out-breath, feeling inside. And then instead of placing the attention on your eyes, just deeply listen. Before the next in-breath. And then if you like, you can add in qualities to the practice. And we'll go for a little bit longer. We'll go for almost about 8 more minutes. And we'll practice feeling love, compassion, and gratitude, if you like, the qualities. And what you can do is feel love, compassion, and gratitude around you on the in-breath, and then love, compassion, and gratitude towards yourself on the out-breath. And just practice sending and receiving love, compassion, and gratitude. You can pick one or two or do all three. It's up to you. We can never underestimate the power of love, compassion, and gratitude. we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up blessings and ripple out into the community. Amen. Well, very nice. Thank you so much for joining me today, and wishing you a wonderful Sunday, and I'll be back again tomorrow, but at 5:30. See you then. Bye-bye.